I've been shooting this FX2 for quite some time now, and there's a key feature that just makes any lens just extend the range of it. And I think it's a very overlooked feature on this FX2 that, you know, you don't see in very many Sony cameras unless they're some of the newer ones like the A1 II and stuff like that. But this thing's got a new processor inside of it that is allowing it to unlock some of these special features, and I'm going to go over one of the most underrated features right here. So this FX2 right now, just to show you, I have a 16-35 lens on this camera, and it's one of my most used video lenses. You know, I don't really use a 24-70 all that much. I know it's like highly praised. One of the things that I used for custom buttons here is there's this zoom rocker right here, which I set to clear image zoom. And then for this iris button right here, I actually switch it over to APS-C crop mode. So between these two, like easy reach of one finger, I can change my framing of my shot super easily. Now, I can't use clear image zoom in photo mode, but I use the APS-C crop mode all the time in photo mode. And that's one reason why I really love this camera versus like when I was shooting the A7S III for photography. When I swapped into APS-C crop mode, I turned that 12 megapixel sensor into a 6 megapixel sensor when I did that. And believe it or not, I got big photos at my church that are blown up and put on the wall on big canvases that are shot in 6 megapixel APS-C crop mode on the A7S III, and they actually still look pretty decent, so kudos to that. But I really love this FX2 because I get way more versatility for my photography in a body that's a cinema body that I mean, this thing is a dream to use, and a lot of people can bash on it. But one of the things that's a secret code here is this camera has the ability to do APS-C crop mode and clear image zoom at the same time as retaining eye autofocus. And if you don't know other cameras, that's huge, because typically once you went into clear image zoom on most cameras, the eye autofocus stopped working. Where this has got full autofocus capabilities in clear image zoom, and I want to demonstrate that right here. All right, so you can see behind me that the camera is mounted on back, and it's still got clear image zoom. It's at 35 millimeters. That's crazy. All right, so now I'm gonna clear image zoom in, and you can see that even though I'm zooming in, it is still retaining, which is crazy. So I am zoomed in as much as you possibly can get, and it's still retaining it. I'll turn around to the camera so you can see it. And boom, my eye autofocus is still going on. I'm in APS-C crop mode right now. And you can see how it is still keeping me in the frame. I'm in APS-C crop mode right now. That is mind-boggling. So APS-C crop mode, clear image zoom, and it's still retaining that eye autofocus, which gives me way more versatility with all of my Sony lenses. It's a crazy feature that's underrated in the, you know, the FX2 line, and that's just crazy. But what's even crazier is you can keep this focal range set up no matter what you want to do. If you want to go into dynamic stabilization, now you can't use dynamic APS-C crop mode and clear image zoom all at the same time. However, if you turn on dynamic stabilization, it crops in for you, and then you can use APS-C crop mode to go even further. It's good. It's so good. So it's definitely a hack that you can use on this camera that is overlooked. So, I mean, that's crazy. You can get more zoom range out of that 16-35, and it's yet again another reason why I can sometimes even just leave my 24-70 at home. I sometimes don't even need it, especially when it comes to video shooting, because when you're video shooting in this thing, you've got so much versatility. Now, you can't do clear image zoom, like I said, in photo mode, but Pretty awesome. Pretty awesome.